March 8, 2014, Malaysia Airlines Flight MH370 takes off from Kuala Lumpur, bound for Beijing. A routine red-eye flight, 239 people on board, but less than an hour later, the plane vanished. No distress call, no emergency signal. One moment it was on radar, the next it was gone. Even in today's world of satellites, air traffic control, and GPS, an entire Boeing 777 simply disappeared. At 1:19 a.m., the co-pilot calmly radios, "Good night, Malaysian 370. Those are the last known words from the cockpit. Minutes later, the plane's transponder, its digital tag that shows position, was turned off. Not broken, not malfunctioning, turned off. Then radar showed something impossible. Instead of flying north toward Beijing, MH370 turned sharply west, crossing back over Malaysia, heading toward the vast Indian Ocean. For hours, nobody knew. Families waited at Beijing airport as scheduled arrival time passed. The monitors still read, "On time." But the plane never came. By morning, the truth hit the world. Flight MH370 was missing. Search teams scrambled. Navies from more than a dozen countries scanned the South China Sea. Nothing. Not a seat cushion. Not a piece of luggage. Nothing. How could a 200-ton aircraft vanish in the age of satellites? Days later, investigators uncovered a chilling clue. Even with its transponder off, MH370 still pinged satellites, tiny electronic handshakes that proved the plane was still flying. For hours. 7 hours after it should have landed in Beijing, signals showed it was still airborne, deep over the southern Indian Ocean. The official theory: someone deliberately changed course, flying the jet into one of the most remote places on Earth. But who? And why? Some say it was the pilot, Captain Zaharia Ahmad Shah. He had no history of violence, but investigators found strange flight simulator data at his home, routes eerily similar to MH370's final path. Suicide? Mass murder? Others reject this. They point to the plane's cargo, mysterious electronics, lithium batteries, even unscanned boxes. Could a fire have disabled communications and forced the pilots to turn back? Or was there something more sinister? Some believe MH370 was hijacked, but by who and for what? Theories swirl: a secret military operation, a cyber attack taking control of the plane, even whispers that it was shot down by accident and covered up. Then came the strangest twist. 5 months later, Malaysia Airlines Flight MH17 was shot down over Ukraine. Same airline, another Boeing 777. Coincidence or connected? For over a year, no trace of MH370 was found. Then, in July 2015, a fragment of a wing washed ashore on Réunion Island, off Africa's coast, thousands of miles from where the search began. More pieces followed: panels, interior parts, even a section of the tail. But not the black box, not the cockpit voice recorder. The ocean kept its secret. The official investigation concluded MH370 ran out of fuel and crashed into the Indian Ocean. But the report offered no answers to the biggest questions: who turned off the systems, who changed course, and why fly for 7 silent hours? Even today, experts admit we may never know.